Here we go. Welcome to my State of Play 2019 reactions and recaps. Pretty short show. I'm just gonna run right through the show, just through the description. All the games are announced and the release dates, and most people are anticipating. We got our Last of Us 2 release date set for next year, and I'm gonna get into that later on in the video. But I want to talk about a couple of things that really caught my attention, especially this remaster that is already going to be available to play now on the store, the demo version of MediEvil. But let's just start from the beginning, and then just like I mentioned, all the games and the titles is going to be listed in the description of this video, and I'll also link you guys the recap. So if you guys missed it, or whenever you guys get a chance to watch this, or you want to check out some individual games that sound interesting to you, you can just check out the whole stream all over again. So I'll link you guys to that also, so that's going to be in the description. So the first game that they showed was Humanity, games that we never even got a chance to see from this year's E3. We got Humanity coming sometime in 2020, just a unique title, and as well as this other game called Katamari, set for December 2019. So I think I heard of the Katamari games, but like what, Katamari Forever, I think it was. I don't remember the actual titles from the other games of this series. But for me, I was excited for the Modern Warfare campaign reveal, because they never showed the campaign for this game, and just like we all played, we got a chance to play the alpha, the beta that just recently ended, which was really good, the multiplayer. But no one, to me, everyone always plays the multiplayer. No one really plays the campaign. Now, just watching this, we finally got our first looks at the campaign. It looks amazing. It's like a brand new, just a whole new story. The only character that we all recognize is Captain Price from the story. So who knows what else other characters are going to make some kind of appearance in this story. It's just the gameplay. I'm just not even a graphics gamer, but just looking at the gameplay, just an experience in the beta, I'm just so excited for this game. And I think this is going to be the best Call of Duty, if it isn't already, that we have and that we ever had in a while. And most people who stop playing the game, I think they're going to buy it anyway. Outside of the issues with the spawns and just the issues with matchmaking, having a party up and just invite everybody all over again, and just some other issues with some particular guns people might have individual problems with. Just some guns saying certain guns are overpowered. So I think those same people who say that are going to probably get the game and still buy the game and play it with their friends and all that. But this campaign is going to be amazing. I really like the footage of it, so I'm just hoping that it just turns out well for the other game modes that they're going to possibly include. But they did announce that Spec is going to be included with a survival mode first on PlayStation 4. So on to the next game, Arise, a simple story. This almost looks like an indie game, but games like this doesn't really get that much attention. Now this one, we already played this before. Now we got PlayStation VR now. They're making VR titles again. But for me, VR is just not for me. LA Noire VR, LA Noire VR, the case files. But we already played this game on PlayStation 3. And then they came out with like a remaster or a port of LA Noire on PS4. And now we have a VR title. So I would say if you never even played it, you got a PlayStation VR, this will probably be something that you can probably get into if you like mystery style games. I think this is one of the best games, one of the most unique games by Rockstar. It's a really good game, by the way, but when you go to just go to play this, it's all in just a whole VR experience. The whole gameplay is just different. But am I interested in this? I already played it, so I wouldn't probably get it for VR. Maybe something that you might be interested in if this is your type of game. But for me, I would love to see them Rockstar to make a whole new LA Noire sequel. But I'm guessing they'll come out with Bully too. It says Red Dead Redemption is already over and done with. Our next game, Stardust Odyssey. They started showing several other games that's going to be included with the VR. I didn't end up catching them all because it's just not for me. But for this next game, MediEvil, just like I mentioned, the MediEvil demo they announced is going to be playable on the store tonight, sometime tonight. I'm going to play this tomorrow to check it out. And I remember playing this game way back on the PS1, the original PlayStation. One of the best classic games that people can get into. Sir Daniel Fortescue. So this is coming out October 4th. And just like I said, I'm downloading the demo tonight. Can't wait for that. Civilization 6. Except for November 22nd, 2019. Uh, Death Stranding, we already seen this before. I still don't understand what this game is about, but it looks unique, pretty scary, and just weird at the same time. This is coming out November 8th, and they showcased a limited edition PlayStation 4, a limited edition Death Stranding PlayStation 4 that's going to be coming out on the game's launch date, which is going to be November 8th, 2019. This game called Afterparty was shown sometime in 2019. I didn't catch the date. And now we got our PlayStation Plus lineup, so we don't have to wait until the end of September to find out, or the last Wednesday of September to find out our PlayStation Plus games for October. So I'm going to tell you guys what they are, and they already announced them. We got MLB 19 to show, and we got Last of Us Remastered, just for the hype, just for everybody, just to continue their hype for Last of Us 2 coming out next year. So speaking of Last of Us, we got our release date. That's going to be February 21st, 2020. So, and they showcased another trailer. And a couple of things that I want to say is that I was hoping this game was going to be coming out this year. It seemed like they were going to make it come out this year, but now it seemed like it was delayed for Naughty Dog. So, great games take patience. Great games take time to make. So, I can understand that they're going to push it to next year. But at least it's early next year. February is not that far away anyway. But that was everything that they showed. So other stuff I was looking for this state of play hype is maybe some more Final Fantasy VII remake. They could have did that. I was hearing news about Ape Escape. I don't know if you guys ever played that before. It's just another PlayStation classic alongside of MediEvil from the PS1 days. I would love to see them make another game like that. It's just so many other games I would like to see them talk about. But we can't get everything. And it's just so many other games that's coming out next year. Next year is going to be packed. And now that we got our date for Last of Us 2, I'm sure everybody else out there is satisfied. So we got our date for this game. Arguably one of the best games, and already going to just probably be a huge competitor for next year's Game of the Year contender. But my personal favorites, I like the MediEvil Remastered, the campaign for Modern Warfare, and I would say the Last of Us 2. Those are my top three news, I would say, for this mini conference, if you want to call it that. It's just a little showcase. So I'm definitely going to be checking out the demo, and I'm looking forward to seeing when Last of Us 2 is going to turn out. Hopefully they don't delay it again, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But it seems like the game's going to be ready to go by then. I don't know what you guys like, but for me, I'm excited for that campaign, the MediEvil, Last of Us 2. Hype is going to be good, and just the rest of these other games I haven't heard of. Maybe I'll check those out to see what they are, what they're like. And then games like Katamari seems like something I would probably play, and not many people will probably give a chance in that other game, Arise. But that's it for the recap and for the State of Play 2019. So I just wanted to talk about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and download that MediEvil demo, and I'm gonna check it out tomorrow, and then see how that is and see how the game goes. And then if I like it enough, maybe I'll get it all over again for October.